Hello and welcome to Akewe Spotlight. What is trending in Nigeria and outside Nigeria? My name is Moronke Idowu and with me is
Oloyedeme.
Today we have 4 trending stories to share with you. The first one, Bandit kills 15 in Sokoto village. Now, here's the story. Suspected armed bandits have reportedly killed 15 people and injured several others in Kwalajiya community in Tangaza local government area of Sokoto state. Now, this happened on Tuesday. The fresh armed attack, according to the findings by our correspondent, occurred on Tuesday. They suspect that this thing was led by a notorious bandit kingpin identified as Charambe. They said there's this certain notorious lord who is into bandit and all that. His name is Charambe, and most of these people living there, they said they suspect that he's the one, because according to them, they believe that he has been the one coming there to terrorize the village and the neighboring villages. Now they've killed 15 people. The question is, what do they really want? This bandit, because this is not the first time we'll be sharing stories about bandits attacking villages and killing people. Now there are some that are not dead yet but are currently at the hospital receiving treatment. What do they really want? I think that is the question, because now they are yet I think they are yet to contact the police, because they said investigation has not started at all. What do they want? Like, do they have the plan of killing everybody in Sokoto? Or because the last time we talked about Benue, we talked about Borno, and several other states. So what do they really want? It's not like they are stealing things now. It's not like they are going away with properties or any other thing. Now they are there to kill people. The question is, what do they want? This is serious, but I pray that the police will intervene. Okay, the government, because according to the resident, they said the government should please intervene again and help them solve the matter. So for now, fingers are crossed. But what do you think about the whole thing?
Let's cross our fingers.
Exactly, fingers are crossed. I believe the government could do something about it, because I think this is getting out of hand. But I believe they will do something, because in the past stories, they've always done something. So I believe they will still continue to do something about it. So this leads us to the next story.
Then a survivor of the Ogboji massacre in Anambra State. His name is Onuoha Godwin. So he came out to explain what really happened in the massacre, since everyone just knew that there was a large massacre and no one knew the exact thing that happened. So he came out, Godwin came out, and it was after the whole treatment and all. So they got a statement from the hospital where he said they were all having community meeting, like probably a group meeting in the community. Then these gunmen just came out of nowhere, started shooting.
Wow.
They shot about at least 11 people. Then they shot him twice. Then he didn't really go off like that. He was seeing some things that was going on. Then they started shooting at the community chairman, like the group chairman himself. They were shooting him. So they killed many people. Some people were injured, some people survived, some people are not really themselves again, based on some injuries that are not supposed to be in the body.
Wow.
So it's just too much.
This is serious. Now another case. I think this one has happened before.
Yeah.
That's why it still leads us back to my previous question, that what do they really want? Like, these bandits, are they planning to like kill everybody and then take over, or what?
And the problem now is they are not saying what they want. I just feel it's just in their blood. They just want to kill. And I can see governments, at least we in the Yelewata one that happened recently. We see that they've started catching some people.
Of course, yeah.
So let's hope the governments really catch a lot of people.
On this, fingers crossed again. So this leads us to the next news. US court jails France-based Nigeria 41 months for $8 million fraud. Now, a France-based Nigerian, Newton Jemidi, was arrested by United States over his involvement in an $18 million disaster fraud. They say he has been sentenced to 3 years and 5 months imprisonment. Now, according to the story, said this 47-year-old Jemide was taken from France. I think he used to live in France, and then he was taken from France after he was found guilty of so many frauds. Now, the US Department of Justice has noted that Jemide, alongside some conspirators, stole the identities of US citizens to open Green Dot accounts, which were used to request federal benefits meant for victims of wildfire between 2016 and 2017. Now, there is this account they call Green Dot account. I think this account was meant for some victims of wildfire. This wildfire happened around 2016 and 2017. It is always used to receive federal grants, federal benefits. This account is for these victims that whenever the government feel like helping them, maybe monthly, maybe yearly, this account, they usually put their money, the funds, into this account. Now, this Jemide guy, this 47-year-old guy, opened the account like he was collecting the money. I think on behalf of other people, he was collecting money, and then at the end of the day, he was able to collect up to $8 million. At the end of the day, he's arrested. He has been arrested now, and he pleaded guilty. Now, they've sentenced him to 41 months imprisonment. They say after that 41 months, they will release him for 3 years, like a supervised kind of release. It's not like they will release him and then he will go. That 3 years, they will keep monitoring him to watch him if he is not going to do another fraud or not. Now, the thing is, this fraud of a thing, why will you just, I don't understand people these days, because you know that when you are, especially over there, you cannot just do it and get away with it. They will always catch you. Now, he's in trouble now. It's not like he will be free totally. All this money that he has accumulated, they've collected it from him. Now, this judge, they said Judge Deborah K. Kassa now, they sentenced this man, what I've said earlier, to 41 months. After the 41 months, that 3 years, it won't be, it's just as if he's still in prison, because that 3 years, maybe he's going to stay at home, maybe they are going to monitor it, but it's still a supervised kind of release. So, do you think, now I begin to wonder that, do you think the punishment there is better compared to other states' punishments? Like, do you think is okay? Like somebody that, okay, compared to our country kind of punishment, when you are into fraud, you can't just, I believe that they'll give you more than that. They won't give you 41 months. You've done something that is unspeakable or despicable. You've done something that is very wrong, and then you expect them to give you just 41 months. I think 41 months is around 3 years too. So
it's 3.5.
3.5 years. But in most cases, I think it's always more than that here. But whether it's
maybe because he pleaded guilty.
Okay.
That's why they reduced it for him.
Wow.
Some people will say they didn't do it, and the evidence is all pointing to them.
Wow. So, well, he has been jailed at the end of the day. So that leads us to the last news for today.
We are still on the Mohbad case. So lately VDM released the voice record that Sam Larry did when he was on call with Zlatan.
Okay.
And in that voice record, Zlatan was begging Zlatan to like come through for him, help him out with the whole accusations that people were like he beat Mohbad, this and that. Then he was like, he can't come out, and though he was there, he saw what happened, but he does not want to bring his name or his own. He does not want to put his name into the matter.
Okay.
Like he wants to remove his hand from the matter. He does not want people to start saying Zlatan this, Zlatan that. Then some people were like, Zlatan later said his parents said he should not put mouth in the matter. Now a woman came out after VDM linked the voice record. The VDM was now saying he's giving Zlatan 48 hours to come out and say what he knows about the issue. That Zlatan knows more about this issue, because after that video shoot that day, there was a video of Zlatan and Sam Larry hanging out. So now people are now like, is Zlatan really who he says he is? Like, what is really going on?
Is he trying to hide
So
something?
a woman came out and was like, who is VDM? Why would he give Zlatan
An ultimatum.
48 hours to come out and talk? Then the woman also said that VDM has no right. And also on the comment section, some people were like, if Mohbad was the woman's brother, would she say that? And now I'm seeing reasons, and I'm not saying there are disadvantages and disadvantages in this.
Exactly.
If Zlatan, if he can come out and clarify a lot of things, this case will at least, it will bring us to like 70% of it being solved. We'll know what really happened that day, and if Sam Larry really hit him. Now Sam Larry is in between good and bad. We don't know if he's really clean, and we don't know if he's not clean. And also, if he says he wants to decide to be quiet, fine, no problem. Since he doesn't want to bring his name to the mud, he can keep quiet. But it would really help this case go really far. If he knows that Mohbad was a close friend to him when he was alive, I think he should at least put some light in this matter. He should forget about his name being in the mud now. As long as he knows that he has nothing to do with the death, he should come out and,
I think I agree with you.
Light in the matter.
I have a question. Now, VDM gave Zlatan an ultimatum, a 48-hour ultimatum. Okay, so is there a punishment that if he refuses, that there is something that is going to happen to him? Is there a punishment awaiting him?
VDM is saying Zlatan is a bad person, that he does not want to come out.
Okay, now if he chooses not to come out, what will happen?
I don't know. Because now, on the comment section, some people were like, VDM, is he police or what? Who is he feeling like? Is he feeling like God?
Well, I think I agree with them to some extent, because now, well, it is true, according to what you said, he needs to clarify the whole matter if he knows something. If there is something that he needs to say, he needs to come out and clarify. At the same time, you cannot force an adult and like giving him an ultimatum. Are you being serious about this? Like, I give you 48 hours to come out. If you don't come out, what will happen if he doesn't come out? Just tell him amicably. Try and come out and say your own side of the story, not commanding him to come out. And do you understand what I'm
Even
trying
on
to say?
the voice notes, Zlatan, I think maybe VDM does not really understand the Yoruba he's saying.
Okay.
Because according to VDM and what he posted, he was like, Zlatan is a bad person. So you know that this person did not beat this person, this and that. Then people on the comment section was like, call someone that understands Yoruba,
So
let the person
yes,
interpret to you. Because this person on the voice note is saying he does not want problem.
Yes.
He does not want issue. He does not want anything that will stay in his name. That if he puts mouth, there is no problem putting his mouth. But he does not want issue. That if Sam Larry noticed that he does not have any problem for years now with any media, so he wants to keep it that way. And he also said something. He said a lot of people has been calling him. That was during Mohbad's death. That he should come out, that if he knows anything, and at a point he had to change his number.
Wow.
Because the whole calling was too much, and he was also scared that some people might want to record his voice. And that was what Sam Larry was doing at that time, he was saying that thing. So Sam Larry was recording, and him himself, I think spirit is working with him, because he was having a feeling that people will record his voice and the rest, and now the voice record is out.
Wow. So I feel that if he feels that this whole thing will solve the whole issue, maybe he should come out. But at the same time, you can't just tell him what to do. You can only suggest or advise him or plead with him.
I feel what VDM
say his own side of the story.
VDM should call him.
Yes.
And this time around, he should do it maturely.
Yes.
Because now, I feel maybe Zlatan wants to call VDM, but he's scared because VDM now.
Yes.
If you call him, he will definitely post it that Zlatan has finally called me.
you.
Don't worry, I'll tell you people what he said later. Now, you won't want to come out. Call him, have a discussion with him. Let him explain what happened to you. Then you can now come out and maybe, you guys, there's a way, man to man. Now, you guys should know how you talk together.
Yes.
And instead of just giving him 48 hours, he's not your brother.
Okay.
Even if he's your brother, he's at least he's an adult.
Yes.
You don't just command people. Number one, you are not the government. You are not a policeman. I can say maybe he's a blogger or something. Should I call him a blogger or an influencer or something? So you can't just command people around.
Exactly.
There are ways to do these things. You can't say because you've known this and this and this, let the governments also do their job. If you have evidence, take it to the government. Let them, work on it. Than you just giving people 48 hours like that.
At the end of the day, even Zlatan might choose not to do it with this whole level, with this whole way of commanding him to come out and all it. Well, on this note, it's still fingers crossed. We will give you more
protecting their
exactly. I don't blame. I'm not here to blame anybody, anyways. So on this note, we are ending the news for today. Do not forget to like, comment, and share, and please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for staying with us. I remain your darling host, Moronke Idowu, and
Oloyedemi. Bye.